family of Aloba started by saying that the death of Mohbad should be cross-checked after some few mistakes and steps has been taken. But because there was opportunity for them to retrace that step, they did that and everybody supported. Now, there are some viable actions and steps that has been taken through the legal representative of Mr. Aloba and his entire family. And even without the action of the legal things, there are some action that has also been taken. And, you see, the fact is that what has the government done for us in justice for Mohbad? If you're asking Aloba, that is supposed to be the onlooker, Baba Mohbad is supposed to sit down and fold his hands and listen to what the government is saying in the case of his son. The first inquest that was stated, that the first set of inquests that started September 23, 2023. The second one was 30th. That was how fast the inquest was. And the first police preliminary was October 6, 2023. And at the inquest, the police said, the Department of Public Prosecution, represented by Sarako, stated that it is a shame that they do not have a copy of the police preliminary report. They do not have a copy. They don't even know what the states have found out, what they've investigated. That is point one. If you are going to the inquest, the magistrate also stated that even me, it is in page 7, if you check page 7 of the CTC to page 11, even me, the magistrate, I do not have a copy of the preliminary report of the police. Nobody, as at the time of the inquest, when they started to interview the witnesses, the Nigerian police did not submit the report of their preliminary October 6th to the inquest and also to the DPP. Is that my fault? Is that Baba Mohbad's fault? Is it everybody on this platform's fault? No. At the inquest in page 21, Baba Mohbad's lawyer, David Falade, requested that all the prime suspects, not Wumi, not Adura, not Abosede, not Baba Mohbad, should be brought to the inquest. And ASP Mohammed Yusuf was issued a statement to say, produce these prime suspects at the next inquest in page 21. And they did not produce them. And that went up to page 180, when the Falade's Baba Mohbad lawyer keep requesting that these people should be provided to come and state their statement at the inquest. This is the law. It is not me. These are things that we forgot to analyze. When we analyze based on the fact that because we are not taking cognizance to all these things. This is how the government has robbed us of the true investigation and the true information they need to pass to us. And at the end of the day, everybody became frustrated. Everybody became angry. And we are mad at ourselves. Forgetting the fact that the police owe us the right to investigate and give us an adequate report. Now, an application was filed. Yeye Kudi, you said something about Mohbad's house was not checked. An application was filed in March. When the inquest was opened, that the Mohbad's house and the hospital, it was 3 locations. Mohbad's house, Kuramed Hospital, and Perez Hospital should be use. I mean, I don't want to use the wrong word, but I mean, as a legal person, you understand what it says when an application is filed to the court to say that they should allow the police to submit a report on the findings of what they did in Mohbad's house and the Perez hospital. And that application was denied. Do you know the reason why the application was denied? It states that the police has not submitted an additional report why those places should be considered as crime scene. Mohbad's house should be considered as crime scene. Another application was reformed in that regard in April. And as in June, the magistrate approved the application, but took out Mohbad's house, Perez and Kuramed, and allowed all other applications to take place. Those are things Baba Mohbad legal team have done to fight this justice. If, assuming in April, assuming they have gone to Mohbad's house to go and check the CCTV, to go and check the railings, do you think we'll be arguing about railings, CCTV today? No. If they have been compelled by the magistrate to go and make a Mohbad's house a crime scene, to go and seal it, even at the time that they were selling the properties, if she had answered the prayers to that, would they still be talking about CCTV or nurse today? No. We would have achieved one or two things through that avenue, because it was the Baba's legal team that advised and applied for that. These are things that we forgot, and a lot of people have forgotten that were put in place legally, and the Nigerian government, the Lagos State government stopped, did not approve it. In August of 2023, when Prime Board Spending spoke and stated the fact that there was a family issue and disagreement, that it resolved to fight at the inquest. It was on the third day, Baba Mohbad legal team wrote a petition to the Nigerian police force, to the Lagos State Command, to demand a proper investigation and a change of the team that is handling Mohbad's case in August. And the police did not honor that. They received it, it was stamped. And after that, they wrote to the Nigerian Police Commission to follow up on the Lagos State Command. And they still did not receive it. They received it, they did not act on it. As Baba Mohbad not done the right thing with his lawyers. He went to platforms, he went to African TV, AIT, went to platforms, paying money to speak his mind. Spoke to Abati on TV to state this, to state that. I know that Baba Mohbad wrote petition against 5 people. He wrote petition against Ashana, the girl. He wrote petition against this Kudi. He wrote petition against this guy, this woman in Dublin, that girl that's supporting Ashana in Dublin, I've forgotten her name. And this woman that's bought Mohbad's dog, this Nigerian woman that bought Mohbad's dog. And he wrote petition against 5 people. Me, I know. He wrote petition in regard. The day they wrote the petition, he signed, they told Baba Mohbad lawyer, through Mr. Shitu, the name of the lawyer, I have not mentioned it. He stated that your petition has been received and we have appointed so name of people to start the investigation of your petition on these 5-6 people. And Baba Mohbad went to the station to follow up on the petition he wrote. And they told Baba Mohbad, Kilo de Gon, these are things that we keep forgetting. I don't know if I should continue speaking. I don't know if I'm taking time or I should just...
Express yourself.
Yeah. So these are things. And after the frustration, Bayo will testify to this. Sanshitu will testify to all of this. These are things that Baba Mohbad has done in a legal way. The government keep turning it down. There's a journalist that has been following up on the petition of Baba Mohbad up to October of 2024. The man keeps sending emails to the office of the PRO of Nigerian Police Command, FCT Abuja. No response. Phone calls, text messages, email. Baba Mohbad came out in August to say that in a publication and an interview by Sodumosu to state that these are the challenges of Baba Mohbad in the investigation of justice for Mohbad. He stated that they have recommended that all the people investigating Mohbad's case should be changed and they should investigate their account. And also in that publication in August, he stated that there are possible evidence of the CCTV. What more? That is a statement of fact from a lawyer angle. What more has Baba Mohbad not done?
Okay.
In justice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bayo Billions, thank you. My next, I'm sorry, Yeye Kudi, I'm sorry I'm taking your slot. I just wanted to have enough
I'm very glad you are
arsenals of a fact so that you can.
Oh yes.
Now, we've heard this was done, written reports, what have you that has been done, and up to now, I have not heard, maybe others have heard, I have not heard anywhere that any of these petitions, reports, requests, I have not heard from you where a result has been achieved in all these things that has been written and requested.
Let me say it.
Okay, let me finish my thought. You can put it down and answer everything. So I have not heard where any of these has yielded any result. Maybe they are all work in progress. Even they are all work in progress. It would be good for us to make us understand that they are all work in progress, so that we can start looking out for results in all of these things that you have mentioned. But let me digress a little bit. Not digress. Let me buttress a little bit in the sense that this is a criminal case. Everybody knows that. And when it comes to justice, when it comes to law, when it comes to court is not a funfair. It's not a social media. It's not a tea party, not a Father Christmas. Law is somewhere that you go with your fact and evidence to counter anything that wants to obstruct the justice. In this regard, and that's why the public felt like, no, police, if we leave it to you alone, I know the police will believe that you will do a good job, but if we leave it to you alone, maybe, okay, can we on our own, start to look at a fact-finding, digging investigation so that we can have our own facts as well, so that when it gets to court, if the police say A, we can say, hey, police, we also have our own independent report, independent result that we can say, hey, police, no, yours, this is what we got, this is what you got. Now, these are the things that the judge will just be listening to. And that's why the public came together, put resources together to be able to do an independent fact-finding. He will come to equity must come with clean hands. So as at the moment, with all the resources that the public has put together, the arsenal of resources, hire the best brain of lawyers in this country, in Nigeria. So what facts do we have as at the moment that even if it gets to Supreme Court tomorrow, the legal team can say, my lord, these are the evidences at our disposal that we will want to tender to this court to counter whatever the Nigerian police has produced. So what have we done in that regard? Because it is not about, my lord, we have written reports. No, my lord, we have written petitions. No, it's about, my lord, these are the evidence before us that can be tendered to counter or to demystify whatever the police has brought that is in the negative of this justice. So can you realize such achievement in terms of what we have achieved? I'm saying we now, you understand when we say we. What result have we achieved to put in a bag and say, hey, this one, this is an evidence, we'll keep this. Can we see one or two that if they come up with their own, we have something to counter or to support whatever they are called. This is the area that I would like you to touch on. Apart from all the petitions that we have not seen any result, and if they are all KIV or work in progress, WIP, please let us know. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, like I said, you see, all I've said has pointed to the fact that the government of Nigeria has chosen not to take actions. I'm sure that Mr. Bossman knows that there was a time that a private investigation was engaged through an associate of his, and part of the request was that there has to be a court order in that regard. For that person to perform diligently, it needs a court order to perform. So, I mean, okay, now that's another thing, right? Another thing is that at a particular time, the Lagos State government says that every case of Mohbad, they are going to compress it together and everything will be managed under homicide case of Mohbad. Whatever petition you write, whatever anybody is written, whatever anybody is saying, will still be under the same set of committee that was set up, the 15-member committee that was set up to investigate justice for Mohbad. So now, this is what I'm saying. Do you think the same government that has not come out to tell us this is what we find out, this is what more we've established, this is what we are saying, this is what we want to do, with allow Baba Mohbad to allow a private investigator to go and talk to the private hospital? The same people that is not allowing the court to serve Darusha. I'm telling you for a fact, ASP Mohammed Yusuf was approached for addresses of people that were supposed to come to the inquest. And the ASP Mohammed said nothing will get that address from him. And they have to go to court to get a substitute means. Are you telling me that the same government... Now, I'm asking you this question now. Do you think this government wants this case to go to court? So that even the little one that you, or the public lawyers, or the public people, private investigators, do you think everything that everybody is gathering now, do you think the government wanted you to even present it in court? That is where we have to start from.
Bayo Williams. Yes. Chairman, I beg, please give me, let me just steal a few minutes from your...
Yeah, go ahead, you're fine.
Bayo Williams, I'll actually be listening to you. But I actually do appreciate you that you're coming up to this platform, all right? And then, like I said, it's the conversation. I'm actually happy that you're actually engaging peacefully. You said you made mention of some things, and I just need you to. I have one or two questions to ask you, all right? Now, you were saying that you were mentioning different petitions that you are aware of, probably. Miwa must have told you one or two things that, and you mentioned some few, but you never mentioned which of the lawyer that wrote those petitions that you're talking about. Can you just tell me? I want you to just drop the name of the lawyer that did that, and
Mr.
I'm going to get back to another.
Does it matter who wrote?
Can you hold on? Can you give me the name? I don't know which of the lawyers that.
Okay, sorry, I don't know the name of the petition. I don't know. Is it
hold on. You don't know the name of the lawyer that wrote those petitions that you claim that you are aware of, right?
I don't know who wrote the petition. So thank God you know that petition existed.
Hold on. So when you get your fact right, you don't have questions that which lawyer wrote those petitions.
Do you know that petition exists?
Hold on, please.
No, it's the question now, yes or no?
I am asking you. You were saying.
Do you exist?
Your billions, please. You said, and that they wrote some petitions. Are you aware of some petitions? Now I ask you. Now we have lawyers. I don't know if it's Bankole and Smith that wrote those lawyers. That wrote those petitions.
No, Bankole and Smith is not about lawyer now.
Okay, now we have Smith. We have Odumosu. We have Sanshitu. Which of the two lawyers wrote those petitions that you're talking?
I'm talking the capacity of the legal team. We've always
Okay, which of the legal now we are no they have names. Okay, they have different they have names, even though they are legal teams, right? But because I'm going
before I answer that question, do you know that a petition like that existed?
Until you answer that question that I just asked you.
Okay, let's move forward.
So you can't answer that question.
Next question.
By your business, you can answer that question. All right. So now, since you how many months as
Mr. Chairman, Yeye Kudi, thank you for this opportunity, Chairman.
Hold on,
thank you so much.
Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
I told you I'm here to talk a way forward.
We're talking about the way forward. Hold on, I need you to listen now. Now.
No. Don't ask me questions.
Mr. Bayo.
An individual.
Mr. Bayo.
I never mentioned anybody's name. Don't mention nobody's name.
Mr. Bayo. Mr. Bayo, with due respect, good evening. You see, you are the one that came up and you are the one that made demand. And you made demand in two ramifications. The first one were achievements that were made so far. Everybody...
Mr. Imole, I said Kudi as a legal person. How can we move forward? I never mentioned it was...
Okay.
We are talking about the way forward now.
Mr. Bayo, I agreed. We are still on the same...
No, please, don't get it wrong, please. I never...
Okay, statement retracted. Retracted with due respect. Now, you mentioned petitions, powerful petitions, important petitions that have been written in the past. They were supposed to yield results that could not yield the results. And if had been accepted, could have yielded great results. And then a simple question, a very simple question, Mr. Bayo, in a peaceful manner. Who are the lawyers who did this petition? As an intelligent, brilliant fellow, Mr. Bayo, I wouldn't expect you to know those petitions without knowing the lawyer who did those petitions. Mr. Bayo, in a respectful, peaceful manner, to an intelligent, brilliant person with integrity and dignity like you, just answer that question in a simple manner. Then we move on. Very simple. With due respect, sir.
I swear, we don't have to move on, all right? We can stay in one place.
Bayo.
You have not asked the question. Let me answer now. Let me answer your question. Can I answer your question or do you want to talk?
Bayo, move on. Go on.
We don't have to move on. We can remain here, all right? Like I said, I'm not going to answer questions based on individual. I've made my submission based on a collective term. I never said one person wrote a petition. I said the Baba's legal team wrote petition. This is justice for Mohbad. I have not pointed at anybody.
Mr. Bayo.
If you know the names of
Bayo Bilios, thank you. At least let me support you in that. You've seen the legal team. So whoever, it could be anybody in that legal team. So legal team, that's fine. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. It's a legal team. So you mentioned a team, and when you mention a team, like a gang, a fleet, a team, okay? A congregation, it means two or more people. So for the benefit of those of us that are layman under the sound of my voice or in the FYP, and they want to know who are this legal team. Could you just reel out, some few names that are in the legal team, so that when we now say legal team, we know those that we are. If you want me to mention a Chelsea team that play Fulham, I'll give you 11 names. Okay? So these are the names. So can you help the public to understand who are the legal team?
Mr. Chairman, you see, the fact is that...
You don't have to tell us who wrote any petition. Legal team wrote petition. Accept it. But, so can you just brief us, like, we got this person, we got this person, we got this person.
Okay, the most important thing is that the legal team wrote petition and Baba Mohbad was contacted that the petition was received and he did a follow-up. So that is what is important is that
will it be now correct for me to say Bayo is part of the legal team?
I'm not a legal person. I'm not Baba Mohbad. Am I like? We already know who Baba Mohbad is.
No, just say yes or no. Yes or no. Simple. No.
I'm not Baba Mohbad. I'm not part of the legal team. I'm not hired.
Fantastic. So, but you don't know. Do you have access? Do you know few people that are in the legal team? Do you have, by chance, have that information?
I don't.
I don't. Thank you.
Hold on, Mr. Chairman. By your opinion, you said you don't. Okay, that's going to lead me to another question. Are we,
Mr. Bossman.
Just call me Bossman. Don't link up that, Mister. Put this up.
Okay, Bossman. You see, let's just do this.
I know now, Bayo.
You don't know. Let me finish. You don't know what I want to say. Let's do this in what you've written. Next time you can talk about all of that. Now you say way forward. I'm asking Yeye Kudi.
Hold on now, Bayo, before Yeye Kudi.
That's true. Bossman, let's leave it. Yeye Kudi. I stole your. Mr. Chairman. No, that's Mr. Chairman. I stole our time.
Mr. Chairman, with due respect. Mr. Chairman, with due respect. Before Yeye Kudi we talk. 1 minute, sir. With due respect. You see, let us always try as much as possible to always not deceive ourselves in critical discussions like this. If somebody comes to me to give me graffiti of this level of information, I, as an intelligent person, I need to get detailed information about the root cause of where that person get that information. Since you have said, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Bayo, wait. But Mr. Chairman, for the fact that you have said we should allow that slide, I will allow it to slide. Now, before Yeye Kudi, okay, it's okay, Mr. Bayo. Mr. Bayo, it's okay. You could not answer that question.
No,
Mr. Bayo, you could not answer that question.
It is your choice. If you don't want to allow you to slide, if I want to engage you next time, you can keep asking that question. You understand?
Mr. Bayo, it's okay. Mr. Bayo, it's okay.
There will be an opportunity
Mr. Bayo, it's okay. Mr. Bayo, it's okay.
No, let me say this to you and wait, hold on. There will be an opportunity for me and you and Bossman to talk about all of this. You want to talk about it, right? You want to talk. They are pushing you, talking about what you know, trying to sell what you want to sell. But today is not that day. It is simple.
Good evening.
I don't even understand what you are saying. I don't even understand what you are saying now.
You have to understand.
Mr. Bayo, we should leave that.
Please, we don't need to talk on this.
Okay.
Just before you could actually came up because of the topic way forward. My own thought was on truth and reconciliation. That's the way forward. And both so far, why I just keep bolting before you could speak is because I was seeing at the moment that we are still going back to the way we've been rolling since. We've been hiding the truth. We're afraid to say the truth. We cover the truth. We are afraid of the truth. And we do not want to seek for the truth. And how do you get justice when you don't want the truth? The truth will open the way to justice. Or else you keep roaming around in circles where you've been all for the past 15 months. So if you want the way forward, learn to speak the truth. I'll hold on for temporarily. Thank you.
Way forward. Thank you, Mr. Rutex. What is the way forward? Speaking the truth, what is the way forward in justice? Mr. Chairman has asked me what we've done, where we are, and I've explained that the reason why where we are is because of the government. And what we are still going through today, with all the noise and stuff, is still the same government. How can we do it? What can we do so that we can...
Mr. Bayo, you've kept on heaping blames upon the government. And one of the things why I said the truth is, can you tell me before when all this started far back in September, who in the public asked the government to exhume the body?
The public, I thought that.
Hold on.
Ẹ má fún Báyọ̀ ní way forward. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ wá way forward rẹ̀ fúnra rẹ̀. Ẹ má fún definitely way forward. No way forward, Bayo. Produce way forward.
Potential, please leave Bayo alone. Just let him beg the
Mr. Bayo. Who asked the government to exhume the body? It was the government on its own that decided what the public asked for was investigation, and the government went forward to exhume the body. If the government was planning to hide the truth or bury the truth, would they have exhumed the body? We can say the place have not been perfect. There might be maladministration in the process of this investigation, but we cannot heap all the blames on the police. It's because we are lying to ourselves. We keep fooling ourselves.
I don't want you to go far, right?
That's the way forward. Until we realize what we've done.
No. You see, the fact is that we keep forgetting the grassroots of this situation. Now, I want to ask you this question: did Baba Mohbad go to a police station with Mohbad's dead body? Yes or no? Do you believe that statement?
According to him, he said he went there to ask for a police report.
Do you believe that statement allegedly from him? Do you believe it?
I cannot believe it because I was there. That's what he said. That's his own truth.
That is his own truth. And he has challenged the government. And he has said that several times, even to the face of the government, several times. Yeah, right?
No, he has not said that in the government. He has said that on press
public press release. He has said it in an.
He said he went there, but later, and he also stated that they told him to go back to the police. The police that covered that jurisdiction to get the police call.
No, that is analysis of people. That was not.
No, that's not the analysis. That is what he said. No, he said it was too late for him to go back, and they've already made arrangements to go to Kudi. So that's why they went on to Kudi. They couldn't go back again. That was too late.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that part. What I know that I've heard.
That's why I'm not going to. We've passed the stage.
No, I know. We have not. No,
we wasted time.
We want to go back. No, Mr. Rotex, you want to go back.
Things we've been covering up
to the public. The fact that if a crime is being committed in any jurisdiction, somebody died, a dead body was in the station. A dead body was in the station, and he spent 3 hours writing statements. And after 3 hours, he was told to go to another. Hold on, Mr. Rotex, hold on. Let's establish one thing. If after 3 hours, whether allegedly true or lies or false, if after 3 hours, he wrote statements, and they asked him to go to another jurisdiction after 3 hours, would you tell me that is right by the Lagos State government or that police station? Is that right? A dead body in their premises.
Can I answer that? Please. I'm moving for every question. Did Mohbad report to the police that a crime was committed, or he came to collect a police report?
Do you know what that's for?
Did he say he saw a pool of blood?
Okay, if somebody. Okay, now I'm asking you this question. Do you know what he wrote in his statement?
I've not seen it. I don't know what you wrote. I can't say what I've not seen.
So we will believe that.
But if he has stated, I'm telling you,
hold on. No, because you don't know what he wrote. I'm saying that if somebody has hold on. If somebody has wrote a statement for 3 hours and it was translated by the Nigerian police, a police officer translated his
according to Darusha. We can't just say.
I'm not thinking about Darusha. I'm thinking about what he said, what he has been saying.
He said, what
let's hear my answer. This
to be my own. If I had gone to police station that I want to know the cause of the death, and I went to police station with the body, that Mr. Police Officer, this is what I saw. And after 3 hours, they said, okay, go to so place. If it is that justice that I want to establish and I want that investigation to begin, personally, I'm not in Mohbad's shoe, in Mr. Mohbad's shoe now. Yeah, I will think of what I want to achieve. I will not be bothered with that 3 hours. Okay, for the fact that you are in the airport for 7 hours and your plane did not arrive on time, and they now reschedule you for another 3 hours or 4 hours, would you because of that now leave the airport and go back without boarding a new plane to where you're going? So as it is that I don't know the motive why Baba Mohbad went to the police station. Is it to obtain police report to go and bury, or went to the police station to go and seek justice? So if he had gone to seek justice, he sat for 3 hours, they denied him, they signposted him to another police station. I believe that if he had been there because of justice, he wouldn't have minded to go to another police station and do the right thing. But if he had been there for just report to go and bury, and now you have wasted my time for 3 hours, I beg. Now, Nasabi, I'll go ahead and bury my dead.
Okay,
so at that point, I don't think we are privy to what he went there for.
Thank you. God bless you. We are not privy. But what is out there, until the government or the police state otherwise, is that he went with the dead body to the station to report.
Yeah.
That is what is out there. And that is what is been saying. That is what is consistent of him. Analysis or different approaches has been saying otherwise. But the government will tell us otherwise. He went there to report with the dead body in an ambulance. He spent 3 hours. When they did not give him, after 3 hours, they said, we will not give you any report. We will not give you anything. They turned him down. And he took the dead body to a government hospital.
Was this signposted to another police station?
See, like I said earlier, I said that information, I swear to God, I don't know. It is now, and I'm hearing that they asked him to go to another place. And you know, it is too many people's analysis on this.
I can only put it is the only one that can give us the true fact around that.
Yes, and the government can also cancel that. You understand? But
yes,
what we have,
of course.
What we have is the Baba Mohbad statement saying that he went there 3 hours.
I agree on that.
And they sent him away. Only me pada. And when he got to Kudi, he wanted to put the dead body. And they said, do you have a police report? They didn't say police statement. They said police report. According to Baba Mohbad. If you don't have any police document or statement, with 2 papers, he said, and they cannot take the dead body from him.
Okay. Yeye Kudi, I am sorry I took your time. So let me leave you with Bayo.
All right, Yeye Kudi, are you there, man?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, Bayo.
Yes. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning,
Good morning. Thank you for the question. And I greet everyone. Of course, everyone has been on board because prior to Bayo's coming up and asking me these questions, I don't know why you chose to ask me, but like you guys said, because it's my field, you are asking in the area of the legal aspect of everything. Now, I totally agree with you about the part the government played in this issue that really slowed down results. But before I answer your question, I'm sorry because I have seen how you have, dealt with issues that, questions they've asked you. And I think it's very important that I do this before I furthermore say anything, in regards to the question you asked. I would like to ask you foremost, from the way you've spoken, I see you're very intelligent and you know really a lot about what is happening in justice for Mohbad. You said some things that I think I should ask you first. Because I try to look at your name with everything. I think you are the one, I'm sure. I think you're one of the people clamoring for the dismissal of Ojumosu, if I'm correct.
No, I never did. Did I? Bossman can testify. I never did. That is not my business.
Okay, I'm just guessing. I'm not. I think that's why I used that word think. I'm not too sure. But before I answer you, I would want to know something.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think, you personally? Because you asked me, you said Baba Mohbad spoke. Everything Baba Mohbad had done, obviously, due my line, I should know that he's been advised hence 70% capacity. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. I said so.
So 70%. That was the score you gave. So that to you, Baba Mohbad is doing it right. Because as far as you're concerned, the lawyer must have advised him. And everybody on board here, at least a few people that spoke, they've asked you questions. They said to you, everything you said that they have achieved, petitions written out to this person, to that person. At least you mentioned 5 people. They asked you, you said the legal team. You were not able to really tell us. Legal team, you can be in the legal team and not be a legal person now. You understand?
You're right, madam. Yeah.
So, you are not too sure if Baba Mohbad is being advised by his lawyer then. Because if you say legal team probably is not someone that is not in the that is in the legal, may just have understanding about how things happen and how it goes. If not, you would have been able to tell us, oh, it is lawyer Lagbaja Santa Meju. This person does, but you are not able to. So because I am aware of this one person that I know that is in the legal team and she's not in any way a lawyer. She's not a solicitor. So meaning Baba Mohbad is most likely not getting advice from people in that line. So therefore, may not be doing it right legally. I'm just saying that. I'm not too sure. Except you are able to tell me, oh, these are the people that did this, and I am able to thoroughly check and I'm able to affirm that they are lawyers or legal counsels. Now, so back to if it is basically that Baba Mohbad gets his advice autocratically from legal teams that are legal personnel, I would agree that good is most likely doing it right. But because you cannot give me that answer, or you have not been able to respond to anybody here in that regard, hence I'm not sure he's getting his legal counsel. The counsel, where he's getting his counsel from, is legal. And he's probably not doing it right. Now, so back to you. What do you think? Because I do not know if he's getting his counseling from legal team. I cannot stand on that. You know better at this point. Yeah. So, sincerely, if it's legally, I'll be able to now talk. You understand? If you have been able to answer the question, okay, he's getting it from Sanshito, he's getting it from Yodumosu, all these petitions that were written out, it was done by, or not what he's been doing is, you are not being able to answer that.
No, it's not that I'm not being able to answer that. I choose not to answer that for a reason.
Because I do not know. And the reason why I do not know, and reason why I've not been, I can't tell you that he is doing it right. Do you understand? A way forward is if I know where he's getting his counseling from. Legal counsel from. Are you getting me? It's legal counsel from. So if you can't tell me, authoritatively, then I cannot answer you the way I'm expected to answer you. So I will foremost ask you, can you tell me in the little or the more or how far you understand and what you know and the things you've mentioned, can you tell me what you think is the way forward? I tell you what, if you just give me 2 bullet points, I will then tell you if you are on the right spot. Because I know that as per what you know is what you will use in advising.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Kudi. So now I will say one thing, and the only way forward that I believe is that Baba Mohbad needs to readdress the fact that the Nigerian police force are frustrating the effort of him, his supporters, and his legal team. The government is frustrating it. He needs to readdress it. And he needs to say it out loud this time. Based on what is done in the past, with all the evidences he's had in the past, petitions he wrote against the Lagos State Police Command, the reports they gave him, the results, and the answer they give to him, I think he needs to come forward.
Sorry, Mr. Bayo. Sorry, that's not the question Yeye Kudi asked you. Please, if you are not ready to answer, Mr. Bossman, respect you, please. He should answer. If he's not ready to answer, then he should not waste anybody's time. Bayo now, what's going on? Oh, yeah, answer now.
The question now. You say answer now. He asked me with what I know. What do I should give out 2 bullet points of way forward.
Yes, but you are going back to the government. That is
the way forward. Baba Mohbad, the way forward is if tomorrow, Baba Mohbad, like I was saying, what I think, with what I know, with the level of understanding that I have, without sentiment, being factual, being truthful to myself, with what Baba Mohbad has done, with what he has in his hand, he needs to call out the government with all the evidences and the steps he has taken in the past. He needs to do more.
Baba has been calling our government all this while. All the time he has been going to TV stations. I hope you are aware of that.
I said he needs to do more. All right, he needs to do more. Baba Mohbad has written a statement. He's written petition against the Lagos State government. They wrote him a reply. That reply needs to be out there. People need to know that it is true. Baba Mohbad wrote petition against Lagos State government. They gave him a reply. The public needs to know that he's taking those steps, and why is all this thing taking time for them to act on what has been asking of them. If the government is not saying anything, why are we fighting ourselves when the government is not saying anything?
Do you understand that the government is an institution?
Yes, but an institution
too wide
under the
it
public.
It is too wide for an individual to fight the government. That is why you have legal understanding and legal counsel.
Yes.
You understand? Now,
the government is under the public. They bow to us.
No, the government is not under the public. No, you are not under us. Right.
Okay, let me help you a little bit.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, with due respect, sir, can I say 1 or 2 things?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Bayo, thank you very much, and for your time, energy, and the brain you are putting in to see that we get a result in this discussion today. Now, your question is way forward, and Yeye has put it back to you. And of course, you have been able to come up with few ideas, which I wouldn't know if it is acceptable or not, celestial or not. But number 1, that I feel should be way forward is that the justice movement has experienced division, and there is an adage that says a house that is divided can never stand. Now we have the anti-justice and we have the justice, and of which I
What happened to you?
I guess it's network.
I'm reading network. My question quickly before he comes back is let me reiterate a statement made by Dr. Ruben Abati when Baba went to the station. Dr. Ruben Abati asked, and I quote, "Baba, whom have you sued? Whom have you sued in this matter?"
Hello, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, so can you permit me to ask that same question?
Okay. Mr. Chairman.
Hold on, let me land. Hold on, let me land.
No, you've landed.
petition.
Those petitions were not being
Hold on.
at that time.
Petition is a request for an answer.
No, it's a request for an investigation to an answer.
But when you sue, is that all of now come and answer me in front of a judge. I hope we understand both the difference between sue and petition.
Okay, Chairman, thank you for taking the time. Let's go. Chairman, let's hold on. Chairman, Kudi is here, right? If you do not do it criminally, you choose to do it civilly. Do you think Baba Mohbad has enough evidence to take it civil, to sue people civilly in this case? Yeye Kudi, please.
I want Mr. Bayo, and I want to ask everyone.
Very interesting.
It's not a civil case. Defamation is what goes under civil cases, like family law cases are what goes. In this case, it's a case of homicide. And
Thank you, Yeye Kudi.
Sorry, I just want to make Mr. Bayo, I said I came in when the way forward is the truth and reconciliation. And part of the truth is, who is Mr. Aloba, Mr. Joseph Aloba, and who is Mr. Shedrack Aloba? What's their relationship?
Some relationship.
Where was Mr. Shedrack? Mr. Adura Aloba, where was he the day Mr. Aloba died?
He was in the house present, according to the citizen, according to the state.
And Mr. Aloba said Mr. Adura has not spoken to him since that time.
Yes,
right?
We tried a lot.
Okay.
And I'm sure. Wait, so that you will know that I don't go back to that.
Let me finish my. So you said Mr. Joseph Aloba has asked the Lagos State government or the government to investigate the cause of the death of his son. And a key witness, which is his son, up to date has not spoken to his father to tell him about why has Mr. Aloba not petitioned Mr. Shetra that please, or this my son, he has not spoken to me since his brother died. He has not even told me what killed his brother, and he was there when my son died. Why has he not petitioned Adura Aloba?
In what capacity, sir? Will the father
be a key witness of the death of his brother?
In a criminal case?
No, this is a criminal case. He can petition him that this is he has not told, and I'm suspecting that he knows something, and he's not saying it. Why has he not done that?
So he will petition. Is that a civil case or a criminal case?
So it's still petition is still
civil. Okay,
under the capis. Hold on. Sorry, Mr. Rotex. Now, what it is, let me tell you one thing. We will excuse Baba Mohbad at one point, and the point is when the corpse of Mo was taken to the police station, to be sincere, they are meant to retain that body and to go down straight to because they would have obviously asked him what took the life of this person, what happened, and blah, and they are meant to go down to the house since it's a case of homicide.
Thank you.
Are you getting me? So, what happened there? Because Baba Mohbad, of course, has no experience. I do not know what happened there, that the police did not go. Because bringing a corpse to the police station, it is only mandatory that the police must act instantly, go to and to of course go and do what they need to. They are supposed to seal up that house because that is the crime and do the needful. So that's primarily there's a flaw there. I don't know what happened. I can't explain it, but I heard somebody saying it here that he was referred to another station. Hence the reason why he was not given a police report. Hence the reason he was not given. So, number one, Baba Mo, again, over time, we've learned over time that he was told that his son died a day before. We all heard, as in on Monday. So what was that game of what happened by taking the corpse of Mo, and what was the game? Because right now, as this man rightly said, Adura, Wumi, DJ Bami, Darosha, all the people that carried the corpse, the three of them carried the corpse to the police station. And of course, they already know that Mo died 20 whatever, okay, since on Monday or whenever, well, we don't know when they took the corpse anyway. Now, immediately or in due course, Baba Mo, after legal advice, should have at least asked that all the people they were meant to arrest them, everyone around Mo, because it's a case of homicide. They were meant to arrest everybody. Adura, who is called Shedrack.
It is not Baba Mohbad's job.
No, I am not saying it is Baba Mohbad's job.
Thank you.
I am not saying it is Baba Mohbad's job. I am saying to you, the question you asked me, if Baba Mohbad is getting his advice from legal counsels, these are the advice that they would have given him. If you are getting your advice from legal counsel, that is why when you say legal team, who is in the legal team? Who are the people advising him? Because a legal counsel would know this. That, okay, yeah, because they are the ones that are going to defend him. They are the ones that are going to represent him. So they are going to, of course, ask him, did the police do did they do forensic? Did they do the phone analysis? Did they do this? Did they do that? Did they come to the crime spot? Did they find out? Blah, blah, blah. And everyone around him, did they do this? Did they do that? So if he's not getting, and this was why when he got to a particular point and the public cried out, what did the authority do, the government? They exhumed the body of this corpse. Because there was agitation. There was agitation. Glaringly, it's a case of homicide. And we are still here now because due diligence, nothing was done. Not only the police, by the legal team, the people you refer to as the legal team, because all the
sorry to cut you. At the time that team instituted, there was no legal team anywhere.
No, you can't say legal team. At police, when you say legal team, the legal team started maybe a few months ago, probably around middle of the year. Yeah.
No, around December. No, the Baba Mohbad went to the inquest. The first time Baba Mohbad went to the inquest, it was not represented.
He had his lawyer, David Fadile.
The first time he went to the inquest to go and that day was when they registered witnesses, criminals. Baba Mohbad was not able to represent it. It was
but we had public lawyers.
Yeah, it was the second appearance, man. Yes, man. It was the second appearance when they said Baba Mohbad, we now speak. It was the second appearance when Baba Mohbad is saying that Baba Mohbad is coming to speak and he has to make a deposition. That was when Baba Mohbad now got to know that he needs a lawyer.
Anyway, I would add, for me, in this case, in this particular case, what is the way forward? What is it? Because now, where we are in justice for Mohbad, I would insist that we are not, forging ahead. We are, in fact, we are back to square one. For real. Even with all what the public have done, how they've laid their heads, how they've had sleepless nights, there's no singular thing that shows that there's an achievement. For real. Nothing is showing that, everything that the public have done is like, it's been watered down. It's like, it's not really showing, it's not giving no edgeway. It's like, I must say, the way forward, I want to hear you tell me this is the way forward, because government is not the way forward. If government could do it, when they exhumed the body, the toxicology results, what the pathologist would have given us the results. It came back as inconclusive, meaning they are not going to do it. So that is why the public contributed, donated, gave their time, money, brain, everything to support and get it done. So there, the legal team are supposed to now use what the public have donated to fund all the things that the government are not able to give or do. But we are here now. Nothing has been done.
Okay, now, thank you for the way you stop. The public has donated in regards to assisting Baba Mohbad, and the legal team has been engaged in that capacity, right? Now, what is stopping us?
In regards to assisting Baba Mohbad, or in regards to solving what the government could not solve, or we did not give, or give to the public, as in get out to do the investigation, toxicology, or postmortem. That's it. That's what they did. Autopsy.
But you know that the toxicology is one aspect of the investigation. The toxicology is one aspect. Witness statement is another aspect. Now, this witness statement has not put us in any direction.
Can I tell you why? The CTC glaringly, because we critically analyze the CTC, and the CTC glaringly is so it leads us to many answers.
Yes,
because can I say what Adura, where I still will say, and I will continue to say, what are the legal team, the people advising Baba Mohbad, the advice they are giving him is leading him nowhere, because the CTC of Fumi contradicts what Adura, and contradicts what this other person, Bayo, DJ Bami, spending too. All of them, everybody contradicts each other.
Yeah, Kudi. Now, I'm sorry to interject you. Now, I want to ask you this question.
Baba Mohbad still feels there's no loophole. There's every loophole there.
Yeah, Kudi, let me tell you something. You notice the loopholes. I can establish, even in the CTC, I can establish 6 different places where Baba Mohbad's legal team has established negligence and as a crime under the law of Lagos State. They've established it in 6 different places. Even the barrister of the entertainment world has established it in 4 different places. Established negligence, established duty of care. You understand? And I established that in page 78, 79, DJ Bami stated that his lifeless body was found, it was in the compound. And in page 140, Wumi stated that he was dead. And Adura stated that at 12 o'clock in page 283, he stated that after the fight at 12 p.m., nobody sees Mohbad again on Monday. So those loopholes cannot be forgotten. But now,
you shouldn't use the word cannot be forgotten. It should have been what the legal representative.
Yes,
they were meant to key into that. Yeah, no, wait, hold on. They are meant to key into that. When they see loopholes, that is the reason why they should have pressed charges, and they should have arrested them, and of course, apply that these people come back.
He has got as a lawyer.
The inquest
document. That document is still a document in process. It's not
a document in process. CTC is for the inquest is for fact finding. And the reason, let me tell you, the reason for inquest, corona inquest, is so that they can fact find. And when they fact find, that is what they will use to press charges.
Well, you know that under the corona law,
when you are able to see flaws and loopholes, you are supposed to key into it.
Under the corona law,
number one, are they even studying? The lawyers representing Baba, are they even studying the CTC?
They are studying the CTC. You know, the law
They can't be studying the CTC and they will not be excited that they've seen every reason.
They are excited. I'm excited. Everybody is excited.
No. We are not the legal representative to Baba Mohbad. I am talking about the legal. You can't say we are excited, but the people to take action are not taking any action.
There's no action they will take. The law of the land on the Corona Law 2007 stated that the recommendation of the magistrate, the result of the recommendation will be submitted to the Department of Public Prosecution for further recommendation. That document has not been recommended. It is still in progress. People have not spoken. That document is still in progress. It's still a document in process. It will not be useful to charge or sue anybody. As a lawyer, you should know that, man.
No, as CTC, the moment it's out, mind you,
the CTC is out, and the CTC is a proceeding.
Yes, it is. Let me tell you, the CTC, they are meant to study it. When they study it, and they are meant to apply and ask that these people be brought back.
Yes, that is what brought about Wumi coming back. That is what brought about Adura coming back. That is what brought about that the house of Mohbad should be sued for another different investigation.
Did they seal it?
Did they seal it? No, they said that the police, when they turned the offer down, they said the police has not given enough evidences on how Mohbad is a crime.
I'm glad that you have all this information. So please, can you tell me who is giving you this? No, excuse me, can you tell me who is giving you this information? Because let me be sincere with you. For me, I just think that when they go to the court for the coroner inquest, it is only mandatory, that Baba Mohbad, alongside the legal representative, whoever it is, maybe Odumosu, maybe Shitu, whoever it is, they are meant to have a press conference, tell the public, update the public how far they've gone, where they've gotten to. They may not talk about their next plan, but they will inform the public on the progress of the case. Not that they will just keep quiet and allow the public assume a lot. It is not helpful. If they have been working, you understand, as in, you look at it, I will give you a very good precedence. And the good precedence is the one of the case of Timothy. At least everybody knows about it. Remember that when they do it, aside the blogger, or what will I call them? I know the investigative journalist, what's his name, Oriyomi, that was updating people, telling them how far this is it. His lawyer was also doing Falano. He would talk, give press conference to update people. But this is you are. And the same thing, Timothy's case, the public, they were giving money. They were contributing money. For anything, they were contributing money. The reason why what's his name, Yomi made it mandatory was because the public, they were contributing money. They actually even paid Baba Falano, who rejected the money and said they should hand it over to the family. They raised 5 million for him. He rejected that money. But he didn't stop talking. He kept on updating the public. Same should have happened in this Mohbad's case. The public have paid a lot into the pocket of justice for Mohbad. Why aren't they updating the public of the work in progress? This is how far we have gone. This is the update. This is what we are doing. This is the money we have made. That is one thing I expect you to talk about. And you can imagine, you have said some things here now. You cannot even say, this is the lawyer that handled or did this petition. You don't know. You can't mention it. That's not fair on the public, because it is the public that is funding this thing. They are not updated. And it can be very, very,
You are saying that the public are not being updated, just like Timothy's case. I understand that. I know what you're saying, but I would still say that if Baba has legal team and the legal team of Baba Mohbad and Baba Mohbad are not updating the public, that is not my fault. That is not your fault. That is the way they think they should handle the case. What you should do is, like I said earlier, I said Baba Mohbad needs to come out more now. In 2025, address us and tell us this is the challenges he's having. This is the evidences of things he's done. And this is the challenges the government is giving him on things he has done.
It's not about the government. First thing he needs to do is to do accountability of the public fund that they raised. Justice for Mohbad. He can't be updating the public about the government.
One is agreed to do that.
No, that's one. Then secondly, he must be able to talk about the legal representative he has. Who is he using? Oh, the case of Bossman, Bankole and Smith, of course, is causing delay in justice for Mohbad. This is
Bossman is working on that. Bankole and Smith is working.
Only Bossman cannot work on it. But Bayo himself.
What Bayo just said now. Bayo was one of the people that criticized that movement, that attempt of engaging Baba Mohbad and trying to see how. Let me land now.
No, you have to retract.
I can't retract, Bayo. Let me land now. It was on your platform. This thing happens, and we witness how they criticize our attempt to see that.
What is our business with Kora Obidi? You see, this is the problem. So it's the Kora Obidi pie. You see, some of you don't understand. Let me tell you, in this case, justice for Mohbad, without accountability on justice for Mohbad fund, justice for Mohbad, the fund that was raised, there's no justice for Mohbad. Because I tell you the truth, if the public are not being updated and accountability, what has Kora Obidi, her case, got to do with justice for Mohbad? It's two parallel lines that can never meet. Come on. It is two parallel. You can compare Timothy's case. Yes, that one. Kora Obidi is different. You people, you chose to help Kora for financially. It's different. This is a case of homicide.
The same way too, we choose to help Baba Mohbad.
It is not Baba Mohbad people are helping. People are seeking justice for Mohbad.
Baba Mohbad.
No, if let me tell you one thing. The same way, if it is Mama Mohbad too that makes herself available, people will do it. So the money is not for any of them. The money is for like all the things that need to be done to get justice for his son. It is not for them to spend it.
Sorry,
it's just a point of correction.
Somebody asked a question and says, who compare Kora Obidi? Gabiola asked that question. And you believe that Justice for Imole said that it was Bayo that compared Kora Obidi to Mohbad's case. Now, this is very, very wrong in all ramification. I was not the one that compared Kora Obidi to Justice for Mohbad. Justice for Imole. Why? Will you say that it was me?
No, that was not you, Bayo being just on the comment section.
Why is somebody saying that? Why? For waiting? Why will you even go that route? Why you define me?
It's people on the comment section, I beg.
You know, if PM84, you see, for somebody that writes and reasons like that,
people are very
how can you compare you will know those kind of people, they are not people to, I can't be arguing with such person.
Ignore the stupid people in the comment section. They're just being a nuisance to create attention.
Exactly. It's one person that is not reasonable.
Very daft.
All these people are not reasonable. You can't compare that case. They are two parallel lines. If you compare Timothy's case to it, will that make sense? Do you understand? You see, if they are able to do accountability, Bayo, if they are able to do accountability, I'm just trying to say that to you. That is way forward. Just giving you expo, in that area. Secondly, no, that's a very big one, God says. Secondly, I would advise, that Baba himself need to stand and be able to say, I am still this is my lawyer, this is who will represent me, this is whom I'm going to work with, this is for the public to know, because we can't have 3 legal representatives now. Nobody knows who is working with. Nobody is even sure who is working. Is it Bankole and Smith? Is it Odumosu? Is it Shitu? He needs to be able to tell the public where their money and who they are using the money that this public have raised, who they are using, who they are paying their money to. Because that is the reason for all this money that the public are paying, so that they can seek justice for his son. So that is another thing that will resolve a lot of people. We know, okay, we are working with these people, so everybody will be holding on to whoever he says is the one representing him. We can't be misplaced, and everybody is thinking amiss. Of course, that will cause a lot of misunderstanding. Because if this group is saying, or this, as we are here now, if we are all thinking that, it is Bankole and Smith, everybody, and another one is saying, no, it is, that is of course.
Kudi, I beg your pardon. You need to even hear what Comrade was trying to say. Comrade, can you, Kudi, I beg your pardon. Comrade,
thank you so much.
Hold on, Bayo, don't go yet.
Thanks so much for welcome. Ability, identifying the lawyers.
Yes.
2 steps forward. Thank you so much.
Hold on, Bayo. I guess Comrade wanted to say something to you. Comrade, are you there?
I'm not interested in just selling me a market. You don't have to be.
Hold on now, Bayo. Comrade, are you there?
Leave Comrade alone. I don't believe go buy the market. You keep selling your market. I don't believe go buy her. You understand?
Mr. Bayo, we are just here to interact and see how we can have a conclusive, positive discussion. So I don't understand where you are getting somebody selling market to another person. You are the one that brought about the idea of what is the way forward.
You're not terrible, man. The network is so messed up. Come with. Anyway, Kermit, I guess you have enough chance, and then your network is really messed up, for real. Anyway, so could you over to you? Is there one or two? Do you have your final note? What you want to say? We've been here for a while. You could. Hello, Yeye. Anyway, so Bayo, is that all?
Lastly, if Baba Mohbad wants justice for Mohbad truly, in truth and in spirit, he must be able, to make sure, he must be able to, he has to stop himself, and especially Muiwa. They need to stop, Muiwa especially, he needs to talk to Muiwa to stop the thing he does, what they call divide and rule. You need to talk to host people that, like, all of you here, he doesn't have to talk, with everyone, like, together, but he has to, what he's saying to A should be what he's saying to B. You understand? There needs to be unity to conquer. You can't be doing divide and rule and be able to conquer anything. These are the things that have retarded justice for Mohbad. It has taken justice for Mohbad many steps backward, and it's not going to work if they continue like that. You understand? It has to stop. I mean, seriously, when there's no unity, when they say something is teamwork. In fact, somebody was saying to me, what is so ogun sáàárín àwọn tó ń ṣe justice for Mohbad, ogun yẹn dẹ̀ jẹ gan, and it is true. Wọn ò ní ìdá ti sọ ogun gan pé ogun ni ó jẹ́ náà àjàtúkà ni àjà kínní kan ni, because at the end of the day, and Baba Mohbad and Muyiwa are the ones that can make sure that all these people, Baba Mohbad is the only one that can stop it, because it is about his child. And if eléyìí bá ń bú eléyìí máa bú eléyìí, Baba Mohbad eléyìí lọ bá Baba Mohbad sọ, Baba Mohbad lọ títí sọ fún eléyìí, òun ló ń da justice for Mohbad rú. If maybe let's say example, I call Baba Mohbad now and tell him something, he will carry it, tell the other person. Who is causing the problem? All the problem, it seems like to me, Baba Mohbad is enjoying fracas. Muyiwa is even causing the fracas. All those things I don't think can work. It can't be. It didn't happen in Timothy's. And see the way Timothy's case went. Oriyomi handled it. Did you see anybody enabling anything fracas? The three problem in justice for Mohbad that has taken us backward in justice for Mohbad. One, accountability. Two, legal team, as in identifying who is the representative. Three, fracas. And the cause of the fracas, I will still say it again and again. Baba Mohbad, Muyiwa, and Gurexi. I yield my mic. I have to go to bed. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Before you go, God bless you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. You speak with passion. May I have given my submission in the comment section? My 3-way forward is exactly what you have said, Yeye Kudi. Number one is accountability of public funds. You need not come out and cry for public to help. Public use their church mind to donate and help. There is still no clarity. There is still no accountability of public funds. Number two, we need, like you said, though, we need to have clarification on who is who, because there's so much narrative out there of who the legal team is we don't know, and that's not unifying the public. And then number three, like you said it rightfully so, he has to unify the public again and regain the trust, because there's too much fracas. So yeah, thank you so much, Joe. And those three things identified, those are the three problems that we have. We have offered 3-way forward. People that are streaming, continue to stream, bring it to the right platform. People that are close to Baba Mohbad and the so-called legal team, bring these 3 recommendations to them. Bayo, you know me very well. This is Black Velvet speaking. You know me. Yeah. We've gone way back before.
I'm also Black Velvet.
Let me just finish. Some people here are closer to the powers that be. Everybody's asking, what is the way forward? 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 We have tendered some solutions here. He that has an ear, let him hear. Bring this back to the powers that be. Let us see what they can do with it. We've provided ideas. We've provided solutions. We've provided recommendations. People that have professionals in their areas of expertise have come together to provide different recommendations to this team, and they do nothing about it. And that's why a lot of people have been discouraged. They don't even come out again, because some of us, we get paid to use our intellectual capacity to provide solution. When we bring it for free to the public to help people, they take it for granted. So learned minds are here today. This platform is learned. We've provided some solution. Whoever is close to the powers that be, bring this to the powers that be. Yeah. Thank you very much, Bossman. Thank you. Welcome back. Comrade Mose, all respect to you.
Like you already said, like Black Velvet, Labevets, like you already said, the house is already divided. Some group are calling themselves justice fighter, and they are referring to other group as anti-justice. What qualifies them as justice fighter? And what qualifies the other group as anti-justice? If all these things can be put to an end, and as the gladiator, the radiator, and so on and so forth.
Okay, now just let
me land. No. With due respect.
Due respect. This is
Bayo,
we've been
please,
talking here.
Bayo.
Mr. Komemusi. In your submission right now,
yes, sir.
you just said some people radiators.
Yes,
that is an insult to some people that are calling themselves gladiators. That is who are fighting to bring the house.
How does it become an insult?
He didn't mention anybody.
I didn't mention anybody's name now.
You said they are radiators. Radiator is not for human being now. It's from radiator of human being.
I said gladiators. Bayo, come down now.
Gladiators are radiators. You said
Bayo, we are not fighting now. Bayo, we are not fighting here now. We are just discussing now. Right, the gladiators.
And the radiators
who refer to themselves as Bayo, the point of the discussion is there is nothing that qualifies anybody to be and this thing has created a lot of crisis.
Let me ask you this question.
Hold on, Bayo, let me land now, Bayo. Let me land. My network is not good. You see, this thing has to come to an end. And I know the group you belong to. I respect you so much. You are an intelligent fellow and a brilliant mind. And wherever group you belong to, I'm expecting that what you are asking for as way forward should be preached by you. And we have different groups of the legal council. For me, the more the merrier. And I don't see reason why we cannot harmonize all those legal teams together and make them one, for all of them to work together. But some group of people keep on hammering every day that certain group or certain legal counsel is not needed. They are property lawyers. How does let me land? They are property lawyers. How does a property lawyer comes into a criminal case? Does that bring us solution? And number three, in a time past, myself and a group of people, we've actually went to the deceased father to see how we can come up with a solution that can bring back the inquest. And it was very unfortunate, very disheartening, very sad that some group of people, before we know what is happening, the second day, they started abusing us, insulting us. In fact, I could remember that you particularly said they gave us demand. What demand did they give us? Did Baba give us? Bossman was in that meeting. And no matter what the case may be, what we are looking for is a solution on how we can move forward. How do we now become the receiving? How do we now end at the receiving end? If that proposal has been accepted, probably by now we could have been back to the inquest. So those are the things that we felt we could do that could constitute solutions as regards way forward.
I have to get ready for something. I'm sorry. Now let's quickly address this. It's been long. Bossman has wanted to talk about.
Yes, throw it to the panels.
Okay.
Let everybody know.
Now this is the thing, right? You had a meeting with Aloba's family over a month ago. You discussed
with Papa, not Aloba's family. With Papa, not Aloba's family.
Wait now. After Baba, you spoke to Mr. Muiwa, yes or no, sir?
I didn't speak with Mr. Muiwa.
But Mr. Bossman did, and he said it in his capacity. In your own capacity, in the
spoke to me, not me.
Wait now, in the team of people that spoke, he was part of the team now.
I'm not arguing with you. I said go on.
I said anybody, not you. Your team spoke to Baba Mohbad and to the family. in general.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Now,
correct.
that was something you've done. Wait now. That was something you've done over a month ago, right? Under G. Yeah. Nobody said it in the public place. Nobody said it in the public place.
You understand? Was that correct? Is that correct? Bossman, is that correct?
That's not true.
Nobody said it in the public until.
That's not true.
Wait now, Bossman.
That's not true. Your brother York was the first person who accused us on this attempt. Bossman, am I communicating?
No, you are not.
Bossman, am I communicating?
Okay, let me speak.
Your brother York was the first person that abuses us on that attempt.
Not the first person, Komemose. You don't know.
Comrade, it was Bookie first.
It was not Bookie first.
Bookie was
it was not Bookie first.
And he was lying against Bankole and Smith. Like, because he was lying against Bankole and Smith.
Bookie just did not say anything first. It was you. It was you, Mr. Bossman.
No.
You was the first person that used your ego.
Hello.
Listen, your ego.
Bossman, you are mixing. Bayo, you are mixing everything up.
Bayo.
Let us be sincere to ourselves. Nobody is fighting. Nobody is fighting this other. Bayo.
Let's argue this smartly, right? When you had this discussion, over a month you had this discussion, nobody talk about it in public. It was Bossman first. When he was talking on a platform where the lawyer was speaking, that was the first time he mentioned it. You mentioned it on a platform, Bossman. Your ego make you mention it. And because you mentioned it, we were forced to talk about it. Because what you were given was not exactly how the station was. So you mentioned it first the day the lawyer spoke on the platform. So I will leave at that. So if after you mentioned it, this is something you've been doing on the ground. Nobody knew about it in public. I know about it, some people know about it, but we never said anything until Bossman used his mouth to mention it in public. He mentioned it, we talk about it. So now I asked you this question. So I had the opportunity to ask you this question. If at this point now in December, why is it now in December that you think that 2 eggs is better than 1? Now, everybody is asking you, why now? Since September 31st. Why? What changes the mind of the BNS? What changes your own mind? What changes the mind of the team that was negotiating or talking to Baba Mohbad in October or November?
Have you not been speaking with Odumosu before?
I didn't mention
what changes? The same question you're asking me is the same question I'm putting back to you. What changes your mind from Odumosu and the mind of your group? Were you not communicating with Odumosu before? So what now changes your mind and make you to now join the team
Odumosu? We are saying you just want to mention it. What we are saying? What mention change my mind? Change my mind about who? Who told you I changed my mind?
You didn't change your mind, but you are part of the people clamoring for Odumosu must go now.
Can you quote me by my word on Odumosu must go? Can you say that categorically?
Okay, so Bayo, you are saying today. Bayo, you are saying today.
I'm begging you.
The meeting we had with Baba is not a way forward. Clarify it. So the meeting we had with Baba was not a way forward. Let's not turn it to argument. Bayo, you were part of the people that said Bankole and Smith were land lawyer. They were property lawyer. What were they looking for in criminal case?
Are they not?
Bayo, calm down now.
Litigation lawyers.
Bayo, calm down now. Bayo, nobody is arguing with you.
Litigation lawyers, yes or no, sir? Are there litigation lawyers, yes or no? Specials.
Let me just differ from this.
No, wait. It's a yes or no answer now. You don't have to explain. Mr. Komemose, I said property lawyer.
Everybody has their jurisdiction. You never know.
Kudi, they want to talk. They want just to talk. Mose, BNC, are they not property lawyers? Because Batumon paid a lot of Bossman, you were not there. And I was being polite. I was asking a civil question. You were not there. But when he told us that day that I want to go and call you and Aries and come, and he called some people to come and talk on your behalf. Now you want to talk. You now first you said that I said Odumusu must go. I never.
See, all these lawyers, like we have
never say that.
Specialists in.
I didn't hire him.
Can I be sincere with you? The same way we have specialists in medical field, some are surgeons, some are gynecologists, opticians. That's the same way we have it in the legal field. So you know, now the question is, like someone is saying here, I don't know how far this is true. They are saying that they are Bankole and Smith is property and criminal lawyers. You know, so they will do better.
They are not criminal lawyers, man. They are not criminal lawyers. They are property lawyers. That's
when somebody say property and criminal. That's
no. Let me take it from there.
Yeah, Kudi, can this man calm down so that we can address this matter one at a time?
Yes.
Yeah, Kudi, I can't deal with this kind of.
Hold on, comrade, hold on, please. Bayo billions, please. We're just trying to, to have a conversation here.
I'm surprised you are speaking now. When he lied on me 2 times, he did not
I don't like.
Call your attention. I called your attention when he lied on me 2 times.
Bayo, please.
He lied.
Let's be.
He lied on me. I called your attention. He did not do anything.
Hold on, okay. I beg your pardon. I apologize, okay. But let us have a conversation. We don't need to yell. We don't need to raise our voices and all that, okay. So please don't. When someone is talking, let them finish whatever they're saying before you interject. Let us have a conversation without we raising our voices and all that. So come.
A civil one.
A civil conversation, yes.
Bayo's position was that Bankole and Smith are property and land lawyer. And what are they looking for in a criminal case? Now, this is my response. My response was that in practice and profession, we have core area of specialization and minor area of practice. And I cite an example. I said, Chief Wole Olanipekun, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, former President, Nigerian Bar Association, is a criminal lawyer, expert. But the case of Umaru Musa Yaradua was a case of election petition tribunal. But Chief Wole Olanipekun SAA was the one that led the counsel of Umaru Musa Yaradua in election petition tribunal. Is he an election petition tribunal expert, or that is his core area? No, he's a criminal lawyer. So for the fact that somebody does not somebody's area of specialization core is not in a particular field, does not mean that person cannot minor and undo such case. And when a lawyer who is an expert in criminal has a case that is related to election petition tribunal, what they do is they co-opt other lawyers who are experts in criminal, and they, having criminal as a minor in their profession, they tend to undo it. So if you are saying Bankole and Smith are property lawyer, they are land lawyer, so therefore they cannot undo a criminal case, does it apply? You are a lawyer.
No, it doesn't
apply. It doesn't apply. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't
apply.
Sincerely.
It doesn't apply.
And also, I must let you know one thing, Bayo. They are not yet. There's no litigation yet. They are not even in the high court or anything yet. They are still in coroner inquest.
I beg your pardon, man. I'm sorry. I want to crave your indulgence. Sherry, that's why I said that if Bossman had, if when I called him, if he had interjected to correct that statement from the beginning, we wouldn't have been here. You understand, man? The fact is that I was echoing people's question. I was echoing what people were saying to Mr. Bossman when he was saying that Bankole and Smith, Baba said they are good. Baba said he doesn't care. Baba said they are good, they are this and that. And people are asking, what is the duty of a litigation lawyer in a criminal case that has not even gotten to court? And I asked him this question again. I said, as the Baba legal team cry out for help, are we having challenges with the two legal team, the two lawyers that we have? Are we having challenges in our case? No. So at this point at the corona, that stage we are, because Mr. Komemose was not on that platform that day. It is I and Bossman that was there. I was echoing what people were saying, stating that if you want to bring the property lawyer into this case at this point, what is the benefit of it? Is a question Mr. Bossman did not answer that day. If at December you are saying litigation lawyers should join us, according to people, right? What is the benefit of them joining us now after the September 31st action they took? People need to know why they have to embrace them. People need to know the reason why they have to put heads together. It's a question I asked him, Mr. Bossman, and Bossman did not answer that question that day. I was echoing people's thoughts, people's action, people's question.
All right.
So, please, hold on, Mr. Bossman, please hold on. Komemose, if
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I engaged Bossman for over 2 hours, I was never disrespected the barrister or any of the lawyers. I never disrespected any of them. Right. I never said. In fact, people try so much for me to say something about Ibodumus. I said no. I'm not going to say anything. I did not hire him.
Please, let me just quickly say something to Bayo.
I did not hire him. Another family will determine if he should go or he should stay. And I will say this: if he should go, he's not going to be on TikTok. And Mr. Bossman said that he was the one that asked him to break protocols. And I said to him that if you have instructed this man to break protocols to come and speak on TikTok, is it good in your own eyes, that action you took?
Bayo, let's not go there now.
No, they talk go there.
No. Bayo, calm down now. We are not fighting here now. Calm down. We are not fighting now.
Bayo, I don't know why.
We are not fighting. We are just clarifying issues.
Bayo, it was actually taking forever.
Now, Bayo, what Yeye Kudi said as regards the area of specialization of Bankole and Smith, do you agree? So that this matter can rest today.
I agree that any lawyer can fight any case. Hold on, let me finish now.
Thank you.
But at this point, at this point in justice for Mohbad, at this case, level where we think now, are we so desperate? Do you think that putting two heads into all these people together to work together, do you think, give me one particular reason that we need to absorb other people in a case that has not got into criminal case?
Yeah, that is why the delay, isn't it annoying and isn't it dragging for too long that this Bankole and Smith issue against with the magistrate, isn't it enough for you people to see that there's a lot of delay? That is one. Secondly, because can I just land? Kindly let me land, please. That's one. Secondly, the area of Odumosu, the clamoring for him to be sacked or he's already sacked and everything. Do you know that also is going to drag this matter backwards? It will. Let me tell you one thing that I would advise you people again, and I don't know if it is the same in Nigeria. Here abroad, in like the country we have a law society. If you employ my service and I'm your legal representative, and you choose to sack me for your own reasons best known to you, I have every right to charge you the amount within, within what what I need to charge you, and you understand, a closure. And if I choose, let's say in the case of Nigeria now, I say, okay, pay me 10 million. There's a reason for it. There is absolutely nothing. The worst case scenario is to report to the Law Society. They will bargain, they will negotiate it with me, and as long as they see that, okay, maybe they will talk to you, you bring it down, which most time is not like that, because you wouldn't even overcharge. Yeah. I can tell you people for sure, Odumosu won't be charging anything less than, I don't want to name the millions, but that is what he's going to charge. And you must pay.
Let me land.
It's okay there. It's okay.
No, let me land. Let me just land. No, let me land. Let me land.
Go on, man. Go on.
Let me land.
It's okay.
No. Let me land. I just want to enlighten people, because most time people do not understand all these things that happen. It happened during Fadile's time when he was sacked. The reason why he was sacked, I don't know, but I remember that all the file, all the documentation, and all what needs to be passed on to the next lawyer, who is Odumosu. He refused because they did not pay that 850 on time. You must pay. If you do not pay, no lawyer, and I repeat, no lawyer can take your case. No lawyer can take your case. If not, you are going to face in Nigeria. I don't know what they use in Nigeria. I think it's bar. Nigeria bar. Be something. Here in Ireland, we use Law Society.
Nigeria Bar Association.
Association, NBA. Here in Ireland, we use Law Society. No firm, no solicitor's firm can take your case. That is, when I saw what's this man, Shitu, I knew that Shitu has to work together with Odumosu. Because I did not at any time hear that Odumosu was sacked. They must work together.
No, please, I just don't want us to talk about all these lawyers. I mean,
no, I'm only telling you people, because it is causing a lot of delay. If some of you listen now,
let's not talk about
let me say it to the public so that the public will be aware. Let me talk. You should stop saying this. Let me talk. If the public are not aware of this, these are the things that are causing. Let me talk, Moses, please.
We've already got
these are the things that are causing. These are the things that will be causing and are causing delays in justice for mobile.
The Bossman has threatened several times.
Which threats?
He has said it that he dared them to fire Odumosu. All right. I don't want you to be
we have gotten your message. We have gotten your message.
That fire. I just
we have gotten your message. We have gotten your message.
But
we have gotten your message.
According to
you people are the delayed. Those of you clamoring.
We have gotten your message.
Oh God, Moses, please let me talk.
I think it is very unfair and unreasonable for both of you to be gagging her. Bayo, when you were speaking, you were yelling at everybody. You didn't let anybody else speak. Moses, you were saying that Bayo was interjecting. Now somebody else is speaking, but you guys don't even let her speak. And she's not even, I don't know what you guys are covering that you don't want her to say. She's only saying, she's speculating and saying how processes should be followed. If it was the guilty conscience in your heart, not let us allow her.
Please, you know why I said that? Yeye Kudi, like I said earlier, I said Bossman has thrown threats several times. I believe she does not get crossed in the fire. That's my
own. It's not threatening. She's trying to say that until they close up engagement with somebody, they cannot. Bayo, be your seat. We've been having conversations here for long and it's been civil. Please, I beg you, just calm down.
Let me just go. Thank you so much.
If you want to go, that's the same journey. Please let her speak.
Thank you so much.
You'll be yelling at everybody and you still be gagging another person. Kilo de go.
Thank you so much, everybody, for this opportunity. Kudi, thank you so much. I appreciate it for your opportunity. Thank you. Good night. Yeah, bye.
The most important thing I would say to you people is that there will be continuous delay. Same way that the case is in, they are handling this side is still in the High Court. Basharu Abi was in the Kiniko and Smith. That's the same way it is. If they say that, if they insist that they must sack Lagbaja, the case will be delayed. It will just be that we are in bondage. Kò sí movement, kò ní lọ síwájú, kì í ṣe pé mo sọ fún yín ni. Just as the way it's been held on ní corona inquest, wọ́n ṣe stay of proceedings ti wà lórí yẹn, bó ṣe máa rí náà nìyẹn. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ clamoring for sáàkì Lágbájá, gbogbo ẹ̀ máa stand still ni. Sórí bàbá Mohbad lè máa understand, mo tún jẹ́ kẹ́lẹ́ lọ sọ fún wọn ni o. I hope you people understand what I'm trying to express and explain to you people there. They are delaying you people ni. It is well. Okay, but gbogbo yín wá ti scatter gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? What happened? Can you people hear me? Àbí mo ti mute ni?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So gbogbo ẹ ti scatter, owó ti jà everybody.
I'm just listening. The thing is just funny, you know. Don't get in the crossfire. Who is bringing the crossfire?
I was only trying to enlighten you people about what all this, you know, the lawyer aspect of it. It shouldn't be. There should be decision, and if you must say, oh, this person should go, be ready to pay their wages. I mean the price there. Then that's the only way. If not, he won't hand over file. Though. He won't hand over file. And it's offering that's how it works. And the law society, when you can't pass on, no solicitor can take your case. You have to finish. You have to conclude the payment of the one handling your case prior to whoever you want to employ their service. Oh, need it by share because he won't hand over your file. Working here. So when I saw Odumosu and Shitu working together, I'm not surprised because they did not sack Odumosu. So they will work together. You know, I'm not surprised. You know, so so, if you want the matter to move forward, it's better you allow them work together. Oma too are very helpful. When they put it together, Oma brainstorm. That's if you people really want justice. So it is well. It is well.
Yeah, I think you've said it all. You said it over and over. I don't think there's anything new that has not been said. Like we're repeating the same thing over and over
again. No.
The threat is there, the bullying is there. If you say something and people don't like it, some people are going to come for you regardless.
Exactly.
You'll be told, you know, same thing over and over. They're coming for you, they will come for you. Like, we have to be afraid.
Like, I know I'm afraid of, but I've already told them the truth. If Baba Mohbad choose not to be sincere with himself and he decides that, oh, okay, they should, the lawyers now, he wants to be held in the web of the lawyers, let them now be against it. That's his business now. My own is to advise them, oh, this is what I know. This one is not that I am guessing. I know. If they do not straight answer, do it right, identify who are, if they want to sack, they should sack, but they should be ready for the consequences. For every reaction, there's a for every action, there's a reaction.
So, they want to lay off the guy. They want him to go. I beg your pardon, the legal team, what's his name now? Barrister Dumosu. They want him to leave. On what grounds?
I don't know. It should be. You see, it's the most important person that can really handle the issue, and I will still say it's Baba Mohbad. Yes, you people may say that he's not educated, but he has people around him that should be able to let him know he is working. At least he talks to these people. He should be able to understand what they are telling, or he should have people around, maybe like me, they should advise him on what to do. And he should be able to think. He has brain now, he can reason. He will reason it and think, he sleep over it. He doesn't have to answer immediately. Then he doesn't have to talk immediately, because that would be Durex. You understand? Yeah. So he needs to wait. Then before he signs a contract or brings on board another legal representative, that's his choice. Do you get it? It depends. But he needs to be ready and needs to be enlightened, needs to be advised too. So and all these things it will cause delay. It will cause delay. Delay. What I will use, the right word to use, setback. Setback.
Again, always back to that square one. Always back to that level. 10 steps backward, 1 step forward. Always back to that level. Well, Baba Mohbad knows what to do. He knows what to do if he's truly looking for justice. I will always say that now. He knows what to do. The people who are advising him, they should continue to advise him. The legal team should find a way to. I think that question is for them. When you wrote this thing here, Bossman, what's the way forward for JM? I think that question goes back to the legal team. What's the way forward? At this point, they should have everything in their on books. That's what people have been saying here. Evidence. Exactly.
Points. So those are just 3 things, and if they work around it, trust God on this, it will move forward. But without all those things addressed and don't put I forget it. I won't lie to you. It's so good. A lot of people.
But the truth is that Baba Mohbad is not the one making all these decisions, and I hope that the decision is coming also from, in terms of asking questions and making a decision to move forward. I hope the decision will be coming from people who can advise him, which I would think or believe to be the legal team. Other than that, Baba Mohbad is still going to run in shambles. That's the truth. If he's not getting his advice from the legal team, then Baba Mohbad will continue to run like that, and we'll be looking, because that's what it is. It's very shameful that we're back to square one. We're still where we are.
Yes,
that's the truth. We're still like we talk from here to tomorrow.
That's
where we are.
Yes. Not worth it.
Worth it. So the thing falls, like I said, on the legal team right now. What are they doing? What do they have? They don't have to tell the public what they have, but at least they should be able to say, okay, we have 90% of certain things and we're moving forward. You understand? With that, money has been spent, money has been raised, people are still waiting. What's the way forward? What success have we gotten? Apart from the things that we are talking about, that we've been talking about all this while. Are they ready? Are they ready? The word justice for Mohbad is like justice. They're singing a song, justice for Mohbad, justice. There's a reason why it is called justice for Mohbad. What is the justice there? What do they have? What evidences do they have? What are they working with? What are they looking forward to? We wait 10 years to get a DNA. We're waiting 10 years to get this. We're waiting 10 years to get that. And we're still where we are. So, I wish everyone good luck with this, and they will need it, especially the legal team. Let's watch. Let's see. Bossman, you have said what you needed to say. We're watching. We're waiting. You understand? So that crossfire that you have ignited, we're waiting to see it. All right? Well, for me, it's a good night. Thank you all for coming. And thank you for giving me the platform to speak and to be here with all of you. Thanks. Bossman, are you there?
Bossman, okay, solo.
Yeah.
Really try. Yeah, that's the way Everybody will be sleeping online. Oh,
Good night, Yeye.
Good night.
All right, bye.
At the year of you, continue the
Go sleep. I beg, you just woke up all of a sudden.
continue the talk. At the year you.
I beg, just Toby is back. I will leave for now. I gotta go.
You're been here for.
Toby, my sister, thank you so much. Always showing up and showing out.
Anyway, it's a very good thing today. Today we were able to. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can, sure.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to remind the host to play the Fuji House of Commotion song before he ends the live.
Okay, Bossman, before you exit, I think you want to give your small speech and then play that Fuji.
Lady Rhymes,
Comrade.
to be with due respect, I should greet you Happy New Year.
No,
we have not spoken this year.
No,
No, Toby, really, we have not spoken this year.
greet me Merry Christmas and send my Christmas.
Okay, Toby,
don't-
Merry Christmas,
so
Happy
send
New Year in advance. And Lady Rhymes, you don't pick your call, you don't respond to text message. I don't know, maybe we need to get a what's the name of these lawyers?
Now me, I don't have. I can't afford to have a PA that will be handling that.
We need to get an arbitrator. Intercede between us so that you start picking your call.
I will
and
try.
You start responding to your text message.
I'll try.
I know you are disappointed. You are weary.
Yeah.
And then you are getting tired. But the end justifies the means.
Absolutely.
There's an adage, there's a Bible verse, I can't remember. They say, ẹni tó bá forí tì dópin òun ni a ó gbàlà. So upon all the crises, ups and downs, issues, right and left injustice for mobile, there is a need for us to always encourage ourselves. Starting is not the ultimate. Ending it is the ultimate. We should try as much as possible.
We need motivation as well. We need to be motivated by the things. You can't be showing up, working so hard, ensuring that you're looking at things the way they are and thinking that there is hope, and then eventually those hopes are dashed. You understand? And then we're still where we are. Like nobody can tell me anything right now. We're still where we are. So yeah, there's no motivation. It's always fight. You have 6 people here. They're going to end up fighting and cursing at each other.
They've turned the old Justice for Mobile to Fuji House of Commotion.
What's the Fuji House of Commotion?
Yeah, I have been doing my own cruise for the past 7 days. Let us go to our musical break.
Was that time in some nation, the wives of the concubines with concussion, you in your must rotation. Number 1 is on Banyan, the number 2.
We run away now. I want to talk to her. She doesn't pick her call. How for you? Say she they pick call. She they reply text message. Make her talk.
How many times you want to talk her now? We're on social media. You keep saying it.
So Lady Rhyme, it's good to see you again.
Thank you.
And I believe you have finally come back to resume the justice movement. I used to remember when we started, I would have 4 hours meeting, 6 hours meeting. We end up with fighting, crises, and so on and so forth. But with time, we were graduating from those misunderstandings, those fighting. I remember about 4 months sometimes. There was no communication. Myself and Bossman were seriously fighting. eating ourselves in anywhere we meet ourselves. And we gradually graduated from all those situations,
Yeah.
And I believe we'll continue to graduate, and as we graduate, we are close to justice. For me, I have the strong belief that we'll get justice for Mohbad, no matter what the case may be in any circumstances. Like I was typing in the comment section, I'm not giving up. I will do whatever I know that I can do to get justice for Mohbad. And Bayo picked me up that I was trying to sell something, and he wants to see how I sell it and people buy it. And I was wondering, what am I selling? It's just about motivating myself and giving myself confidence that no matter what the case may be, we'll keep on fighting. And definitely, one day, someday, we'll get it right and we'll get justice for this boy. So we need to keep on encouraging ourselves, no matter what the situation may be, and keep on putting our effort, energy, time, brain, and eventually get justice, so that we will not be recanting the wasted time and where we started from, So that is the joy of it. So I want to appeal to you strongly to come back in full force so that we can join hands together, brain together, ideas together, suggestions together, so that we can make progress. So you're welcome back.
Comrade, you always.
Is she back?
He's always doing that speech,
I will try our number tomorrow.
I never left.
I will try our number tomorrow.
I was going, I crushed somebody. All right? And now, when you wake up in the morning, you couldn't find your car. All right? Then you reported to the nearest station. And when you reported, then the mother of that person that was crushed, because they see that it was your car, they petitioned you, wrote to me, that you are the one that killed their daughter for homicide. Okay? But you now, you have already reported to the police that something is missing, something, your car is missing, whatever. Then police now, when they were serving your own petition, they got to find out that your car was there. You just forgot key in it. You were not the one who drove it. You didn't do anything. Tell me your offense here. Tell me your offense. Why should they detain you?
Now, Paparano, thank you. The case is similar to your scenario. The only difference here is that Adura hold to his speech that how his brother, unlike what the scenario you
the police have to first prove whether the Adura's phone was hacked or not. They cannot just say that Adura says so.
No, that is